I'm Krista Smith, here on the red carpet in Toronto for the film 12 Years a Slave, an incredible movie that's igniting the festival. I got to sit down with some of the cast members. Here's what they had to say. I am here with Chiwetel Ejiofor, who I can easily say is the man of the festival here. Without a doubt, his film 12 Years a Slave, where he stars as Solomon Northup, is basically taking this festival by storm. Everyone's talking about it nonstop since it's screened. I think actually at Telluride first, kind of all the talk rolling on into Toronto. And for you, playing this real life person, which in the interviews that I've been having, we're just talking about how no one, Americans, I had no idea that this book existed, even though it kind of came out at the same time as, or a little bit before, Uncle Tom's Cabin, and yeah. No one ever talked about it or mentioned that the story, we just never learned about it. Yeah. Really. And now to see this film, for me, and I said this to Michael Fassbender, you're really, as an American, I was seeing slavery kind of for the first time. Most of the movies, there's a tremendous amount of fiction behind it, or you think of like Gone with the Wind, or maybe Harriet Tubman and things you learn about. But this really drops you right into it.
Yeah, I think that Solomon's book is is like an extraordinary gift. It's his autobiography is like a gift to the modern world. That we can have this first-hand account, this primary source, this historical narrative. That puts us right back in the time, and there's this incredibly detailed, accurate, poetic story about what happened to him. I mean, I was blown away by it. When I first read it, and when I read the script, when I read that, like you, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know anything about Solomon Northup, and I just think that's kind of amazing that I didn't know anything about it. And so the hope is from this point that people do. People know about this book and take a look at it, and I think it's an extraordinary text.
Yeah. I do want to talk before I let you go, because we are sponsored by Stars here, and you have a series coming on.
That's right.
Stars.
Yeah.
Dancing on the Edge.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Very excited that Dancing on the Edge is coming to America. We shot it like about a year and a bit ago, and it was out in the UK not long ago. About a group of jazz musicians who have a very, from different places. Some from America. My character's from the West Indies originally, but his family's from the West Indies, and he was born in London. And all these different guys sort of come together to create this jazz band in the 1930s in London, and then they get kind of involved with the aristocracy, which is all based on true accounts and true stuff that happened, and then their relationships and how those relationships form and develop are all played out over this 5 episodes, and it's fascinating stuff. It's great. Yeah.
It's good. Well, I look forward to seeing it. Yeah, it's great, and thank you so much. And I'm sure I'm going to see you down in February, award season. So brace yourself.
Right.
Okay.